Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my channel. Glad that you can join me. We're going to get into this. It's going to be a quick video. I just want to give you a little bit of a taste of what I want to do here on the channel is do more reactions, either in fitness or military. If you're new here to my channel, I was in the Marine Corps for a few years. I was a Marine Corps martial arts instructor. I served overseas, and I was also a Marine Corps drill instructor there. So I know a little bit about the military, the Marines, and training, whatever it is, discipline, right? I'll give you my reaction, give you a little bit of a scoop of what really went on in there, my experience there, and let's see what we can get into. Now, we're going to be reacting to the Navy SEALs Hell Week. I've always looked up to the Navy SEALs. They're high up there when it comes down to training. I follow a few Navy SEALs on YouTube and stuff like that. I like to get knowledge from them, and just their training is out of control. And one thing that always comes to mind when I think about Navy SEALs is they kind of drown themselves on purpose and bring them, and they come back to life. Like there's a training. We're gonna get into it. I hope it's not true. There's a training that says that you drown and then you train to resuscitate them. So we'll see what we can get into. We're gonna have a little bit of fun with this kind of series here. If you ever have a question, comment, concern, leave it down below, and let's get into it. Are you guys ready? I'm ready. Let's get this video started. Come on. All right, let's get into part one. I'm gonna call this part one, and depending on you guys, if you guys like the video and you comment down below, let me know what you think. I'll keep on doing these parts here, especially on Navy SEALs. I would like to even know more myself and answer some of your questions as well. If you ever have a question, comment, concern, like I said, leave it down below. I love reading your comments, answering your questions, all that good stuff. Let's get into it.
My name is Instructor 𝓔𝓶. I'm the lead instructor at the NSW Prep School up here at Great Lakes, Illinois. Some of the issues that I've been seeing with the students when they show up here on deck are just not being very prepared for what they're about to endure, which is a preparatory school. They think they can rely on this to get them in shape for buds. I call it a prep for a prep. A lot of what I see go hand in hand with the injuries that we get here. A lot of lower level.
That's awesome. Yep. Fitness, nutrition, all that needs to be done. That's for all military, even in the Marine Corps. When you go as a recruit to the Marine Corps depot, then you have to prepare for that as well. You have to do a certain amount of sit-ups, certain amount of push-ups, certain amount of chin-ups, a certain amount of time on your run, so on and so on. So yeah, you got to prepare. And I wonder if you got to prepare. I'm thinking you do. You got to prepare even more for Navy SEALs, for buds. Let's check it out.
Leg stress fractures come into this program. Some guys have ran on nothing but ellipticals, which isn't even running. They have to be ready to endure the stresses that are here.
That's awesome, especially on the beach for Navy SEALs. That's the best way that you're going to be able to withstand their training. When you run in sand, there's a 40% more cardio output. So don't go running miles and miles on the sand right away if you're not conditioned for it. Make sure you train properly, train with modifications, gradually do a little bit more and more, because like I said, sand can actually, you can possibly get hurt and injured before you go into the main training. So don't be getting out of hand with your preparation is what I'm trying to say.
And they shouldn't be running in boots. They should be running in tennis shoes, starting off on a soft track that you can find in any middle school, high school. It should be a slow progression, getting yourself used to it, getting those Xbox controls out of your hands, getting on the road and working on it. In swimming, get a little bit of fins on. You can buy some cheaper surface swimming fins at your sports store. Get in the pool, just kind of get used to it. A lot of guys have a tightness in their ankles because they're not used to swimming with fins. We do a lot of fin work here. We do a lot of fin work in buds and in the SEAL teams.
Wow, yeah, they do a lot of swimming. They do a lot of swimming, and That's the thing. That's one thing that I learned right now with our ankles, and that is true. Uh, we don't rotate or extend our ankles that far out when you do a little bit of fin swimming. You have to really extend your ankle, and running you don't really extend it as much. I don't think there's a time that I've ever had to extend my ankle like that, but only now with swimming with fins especially. So that's some good knowledge right there.
So to not practice with an essential tool of what we're going to be dealing with here would be foolish. As far as calisthenics goes, you don't need to go out there, hit the gym, hit GNC, get jacked, look like you have big muscles. You should have a strong core. You should work on core exercises. You should work on ground movement stuff. You should work on your push-ups, your pull-ups, your sit-ups. All that stuff is very important when you're here.
Calisthenics, body weight exercises. That's awesome. That's my pet peeve right there, is get good at calisthenics, because you can do that anywhere as well. You can always get a workout wherever you're at. A lot of people tend to skip their workouts when they go out and about and they go on a trip or something like that, because there's no gym, there's no equipment or anything like that. But if you know how to handle your body weight, how to transfer your weight over to a certain muscle group in order to work out that area, then you're golden. You can always work out anywhere. And when you work out with just your body weight, you can always pick yourself up and throw yourself around, jump higher and all that, because you're getting so used to your body weight. So yeah, pull-ups, sit-ups, running, all that is going to be good calisthenics, and that's mainly what you're going to be needing. I'm pretty sure you'll be needing to lift some weights or do some free weight training, because carrying equipment, right? So let's see.
I've seen guys that are 130 pounds that can go through this program just as easily as guys that are 210. Probably easier because they can run faster, swim better. They come a little bit more prepared without that extra superfluous muscle on them that bogs them down through this training.
Awesome. That is awesome. So there it is right there. We're preparing ourselves for this series as well. So let me know in the comment section down below if you like this series here. I'll continue it. Let's see what we can get into, see exactly what the Navy SEALs brings us, and buds and Hell Week and all that. And I'll share with you guys as well with our Black Friday as a drill instructor. That's one main thing that everybody would always ask us is, how was it Black Friday, running Black Friday, not being part of it as a recruit, because I was a recruit myself, but then running it is a whole different ball game. So let me know in the comment section down below what you think, and subscribe if you haven't subscribed. That way you don't miss none of my future videos. You guys take care, be safe, be nice with each other, always and forever. Mind, body, and strive.